not deluding myself into thinking I'm like some savior or whatever the fuck Aston was saying, noble or whatever stuff.
Have you seen tangible results for you doing this?
Do you have tangible harms that you can prove to me?
You're full of shit.
If you think that I'm a puncher, if you think that I'm a puncher, name one fucking thing or shut the fuck up, you alcoholic asshole. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, give me a second.
Hey. Sure.
Okay, what's up? What do you have an issue with?
What? I didn't know I was calling into the complaints department, but you know.
I mean, you talk shit on Twitter, so you know, like I've just figured I'd offer you an opportunity to, you know, air your grievances.
Sure. No. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna come in here and try to get super contentious with you for one. Okay, so ease up. I'm not gonna fucking yell at you or fucking some shit like that. I'm at ease. I got questions. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So like, we all kind of know what the conversation is right now, right? Which is, she's fucking Stardust is platforming people that are ethno-nationalists, people that are racist, people that are bigots, you know, whatever's, okay? And under the pretense, what I'm gathering that you're saying is that you're doing so in an effort to humanize yourself to them, to hopefully, now you don't use the words de-radicalize, right? Because you don't want to de-radicalize them, and a lot of this is for entertainment. Is that correct?
So yeah, I'm primarily an entertainer, but through entertainment, I would like to be able to humanize myself and others through that entertainment. Not deluding myself into thinking I'm like some savior or whatever the fuck Aston was saying, noble or whatever stuff like that. So.
Okay, have you seen tangible results for you doing this? Like, I mean, other than
what results am I supposed to be looking
the,
for?
You know.
What results would be good for you? Why can't I just do this? Because I can't see. Do you have tangible harms that you can prove to me?
Well, I mean, I'd say that anytime that you're platforming these type of characters, you risk the opportunity of giving them a megaphone and letting them broadcast themselves to people who may be vulnerable to their speech.
I need to see like tangible harm. Why do I need to prove tangible good here? As long as it's neutral.
I'm not asking you to prove unequivocally. I'm just asking you if you've seen any tangible change.
Okay.
This isn't me trying to like.
Can you give me a person? Tell me who became a Nazi because I platformed Richard Spencer.
That's neither here nor there. What I'm asking is, because this is you're doing the platforming, I'm asking if you feel satisfied that you've seen change.
Whether I have or not is nobody else's business, is my opinion. Until somebody can prove to me that what I'm doing is like actually harmful, then I have no reason for me to think about it really even. I have my goals. I have very moderate goals. I'm not thinking that I'm going to de-radicalize people. All I'm saying is that I'm an entertainer first, and through that entertainment, if I can achieve anything through my entertainment, it's to humanize myself and humanize others.
Okay. Do you think that they like, if you were to see these people in person and have these conversations with them in person, do you think that the conversation will go the same as it does online? You do?
Yes, absolutely.
Because I've been around a lot of ethno-nationalists and Nazis and shit like that. I played in the metal scene and punk scene for over 20 years, and I can tell you that they do not like being de-radicalized. I have never met one that
well,
that
guess
handled
what?
that
I'm
shit
not
and was
claiming to
like,
de-radicalize people.
They don't want the conversation.
That's problem number one. That's not true.
They don't even want the conversation.
No, that's not true. They will take a conversation with you. But if you're trying to shove your thing down their throat, it's kind of like a Mormon coming up to you and saying like, "Hey, have you heard about Jesus?" Like, nobody likes that shit. I'm not doing it. All I'm trying to do is entertain people and humanize myself and humanize others. And if other people, their goals are to de-radicalize, that's their fucking problem. They have to choose. They have to prove to me that that what I'm doing is somehow harmful. I am very happy with my goals. I have very moderate goals. It's not very hard for me to achieve my goals. My goal is all it is humanization, and that is such an easy thing for me to do. I can
Do
easily
you,
walk away every single time and know I've done that.
do you think that it's a good thing or a positive thing to humanize and like create a normalization for somebody like Richard
A
Spencer?
normalization? I don't think that I'm creating a normalization, but are these people humans? That's what I would ask you.
I totally think people are human, but if their ideologies are fucked, then I'm not going to normalize them until they
Well,
change their
I'm not
ideologies.
asking to normalize them.
But that's what you're doing. I
No,
mean, I watched the interview with
that's
Richard
not what I'm
Spencer.
doing.
You're asking about his
So
fucking cheeseburgers.
if
His
you
favorite fucking cheeseburger. Come
yes,
on.
because that was
That's the
actually
breadth of the
meant. I asked that
questions.
on purpose to piss people off because I knew people would be mad about that. The specific, it wasn't even cheeseburgers. It was like a breakfast food or whatever. Secondly, you know, or you should know, that otherizing people, ostracizing people, isolating people is what leads to radicalization. That leads
Uh,
directly to extremism. We know the
Actually,
fact
we
around that.
shut down. That's bullshit. We shut down the Nazi movement in a big part of Arizona by kicking them motherfuckers out of our
Yeah,
scenes.
and then
We
what
kicked them
did they
out, and then
change their views
they
about
had
you? Did they change their views
they
about you?
they
Did they
didn't change their views, but guess what? Their population went down.
Yeah, where
Their
did they go?
population
Somewhere
minimized
else.
as a
They
result.
went somewhere
No, they
else.
didn't go anywhere else because they
They
had nobody
did.
else. They had nobody else to radicalize because there wasn't a bunch
It
of old
doesn't
Nazis hanging out in a bar with a
it
bunch of young
doesn't
kids.
fucking matter.
They took them
It
away
doesn't
from that.
fucking matter.
Okay.
They still go
So
and meet somewhere else.
what you're doing is letting you say, oh, well, they're going to go to Cozy and this and that. You know how they're going to find where Cozy is?
Prove to
You
me
know how
that what I'm
you
doing
know
is
how they're going to
harmful.
find where Cozy is? They're going to find where Cozy is because you're bringing
Richard
people on
Spencer
that
is on
broadcast
fucking
on
Cozy,
Cozy.
dumbass. Richard
It
Spencer.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Rumble.
Okay,
Name the
it
one.
doesn't matter
Fucking True
because
Social.
Spencer is
Name it.
not on.
Name it.
Spencer was going on much larger YouTube shows than mine before me, and he was going on them
And
after
that's
me.
okay. Okay, so let's get this straight.
You fucking
So
tell
you
me.
go on
You
go on these shows.
You demonstrate
So
to
okay,
me.
I'm gonna go on a
Shut
big
the
show.
fuck up.
Look, I can fucking shut the fuck up.
Shut the
Shut the
fuck
fuck up.
No,
I don't
I'm
shut
gonna
up for
ask
fucking
you.
Nazi loving groypers.
You
I don't shut the fuck up for
dude,
groyper lovers.
You have
You
to
shut the
fucking
fuck up.
explain to me. Explain to me where the fucking harm is. Give me the tangible evidence of me creating harm. Or go fuck yourself.
I fucking watched it in the middle of a scene with real life people, unlike you, on a fucking internet
I'm
channel
asking you,
where you
my
don't see the
interview-
real world results.
my
Guess what
interview
you get to
with
see?
Richard Spencer,
Some bullshit
my interview with
fucking
Richard Spencer,
stats about how many
explain to
viewers
me.
you got and how much fucking money you made.
became a Nazi because of my interview with Richard Spencer? Name one fucking thing or shut the fuck up, you alcoholic asshole.
You're just justifying your own need for fucking money and clout, and that's all this is. You fucking know it. You know you bring problematic people onto your fucking channel for one fucking reason, because it creates revenue and clicks. You know it, and if you don't fucking buy that shit, if you don't believe that shit, you're fucking stupid. That's exactly what you're doing.
Let me explain something to you. When I first started arguing with people online, I was not arguing with people like Richard Spencer. I was arguing with old fundamentalist, extremist Muslim men. And when I start arguing with those people, I will tell you, they live in a completely fucking different world than even Richard Spencer does. So if you think that I'm gonna be fucking scared of interviewing Richard Spencer, who at least lives in the same reality, somewhat, as me, hell fucking no. When you debate somebody over whether female genital mutilation is something that's necessary, people like Richard Spencer don't fucking scare you. So don't fucking come at me and tell me who I can talk to and who I can't.
It's not about being scared. It's about their influence on others.
There's no fucking influence, dude. There's no fucking influence.
You play a fucking punching bag to a bunch of fucking groypers. That's what you do.
I don't.
You get fucking pushed around all the fucking time. I watch your debates. You suck at this shit. You aren't changing people like Bosch or Destiny are. You can't even have the same fucking arguments. And you're talking to people that are already established. You're not talking to fucking at-risk youth that are on the verge of going that way. You're full of shit.
If you think that I'm a punching bag, then you come and do my job better than me.
I don't want to do your job because I think it's fucking antithetical to making change.
You're a fucking idiot. You're an alcoholic asshole. You can't get anything out coherently.
I'm drinking one beer.
I'm an alcoholic asshole. At least I don't drink.
Oh, wow, Lisa. Okay, so we're going into personal attacks now. You know what? Fuck you, Stardust. You're full of shit. You know exactly what you're doing.
Fuck you. You don't know the life I've lived. You don't know the life I've lived. Fuck you. Damn, what a pussy.